It is my immense pleasure and my honor to welcome all of you here, all the dignitaries who have come far away, especially to make this event a very successful.
I would like to invite the eminent speaker, Geeta Didi, to talk about her research, Transcending Boundaries, the transformative power of Rajyoga, meditation and spiritual education for global well-being. That sounds amazing. Brahma Kumari Geeta Didi, senior Rajyoga teacher in the Mount Abu, India, headquarters of BK organization, epitomizes spiritual wisdom and dedicated service since 1989. Wow. She conducts enlightening classes and workshops globally, spanning over 40 countries. She has earned accolades, many awards, and one of them is the 23 Positive Change Makers in the World 2023 award. Book chapter of Guinness World Record. As an eminent speaker, she imparts management programs and stress-free living training to organizations, covering topics from positive thinking to self-empowerment. Put your hands together for Geeta Didi.
We'll start with a moment of silence. Is that okay for all of you? As we sit in silence, let us introspect the world of today and the inner world. What's happening around and how is my inner world? Just to reflect on, my topic is the empowering influence and self-transformative power of Rajyoga meditation and spiritual education for global well-being in the digitalized world. And today's world, we can see that we are in the digital age. So digital age has provided with so many facilities. We have so much easy life. Next slide, please. So what are the facilities we are having? Like we can see with the mobile power, the power of the mobile in the digital world. Even human beings, they stay together, but they don't talk to each other. They're very busy with the mobiles. Power of the mobile is there's less of human contact, but we contact many human beings. So, and we can see the material power in today's digital age. Also the missile power. So everything is on digits. Just press one of the button and you can destroy the whole world. So everything is on digits, yes? And today we are advanced to such an age, like manpower, physical power, even that we are complete with all these empowerments. And the mobile power, I already mentioned about it, but what about the meditation power? Is it really needed or not? Because in this digital age, according to the achievements we have achieved in today's world, am I mentally powerful? The next slide, please. Am I peaceful? 100%? Because in the terms of technology, I have advanced a lot. But what about in terms of my peace of mind? Because at the end of day, what do I want? Along with all the digital achievements, what do I need in my life? A peaceful mind, yes or no? You can respond. It's going to be an interactive. And also, am I intellectually powerful? Because with the digital age, we need all these things. Do you agree with me? Yeah. So, and also, our sanskars means our beliefs and the personality traits we carry needs to be pure. Then we can perform better. Do you agree with me, right? And also, is my heart filled with love? Yes or no? I don't know whether it's yes or no. If there is some situation, adverse situation, am I still loveful? Is my mind still peaceful? Am I intellectually powerful? I need to ask myself according with the advancement in the digital age. And is my head filled with knowledge? Because knowledge is very much important. So this is spiritual education. Spiritual education deals with the rituals of the self, rituals of the spirit, that is to explore the potentials within. We have been dumping informations, and this is why we know what is today's age is like. So, and my nature, in Hindi we call it as svabhav. So what is my nature? Is it happy? Do I have a happy nature? Is happiness my destination or the journey of life? What do you think? This is what about the spiritual education talks about. And now, when we go back to the centuries before, 17th century was the age of faith, and the 18th century was the age of reasoning. People wanted reasons why they had to do it. And then as you proceed further, so 19th century was the age of progress because we proceeded further. And 20th century, what should it be? According to previous centuries, if 18th, 19th, 20 was good for us, age of reasoning, age of progress, what should the 20th century be about? What is it today? Stress. Are we really progressing? What is missing? So that is where the spiritual education research comes in. So next slide, please. And will 21st century, will it be the age of panic or age of peace? What would it be like? So this is what I need to ask myself. So you can make a decision. What would it be, 21st century, age of peace or age of panic? According to what we see, the developments in today's world. So let's move on now. We are traversing a momentous period in the history of mankind on the method of extraordinary change. Despite these technological leaps, humanity finds itself in a low point. Do you agree with me? Yes or no? Yes. So what do we do about that? What is the spiritual research? That's what we are going to talk about today. Move on, please. And you can see the statistics of today's world. World Health Organization has already quoted about the deaths which has been occurred and what will happen in 2048. It has stated about the non-communicable diseases and about the communicable diseases and also about the injuries. So this is the present world statistics. And you can see alcohol is worldwide, because there is a lot of, you can see that 3 million deaths every year result from harmful use of alcohol. So this, it's like self-explanatory when you see the statistics of today's world quoted by the World Health Organization. The major 4 NCDs, which are the non-communicable diseases, are like cardiovascular diseases, cancer, and like you can see 17.9 million deaths. And due to cancer, 9.3 million deaths have occurred. So you can see the World Health Organization has given the statistics, which I'm showing it to you now. Move on to the next slide, please. And the total years of life lost to COVID-19 by age group. You can see the graphics, it's visible. And you can see that it's according to the age groups, like how many deaths have occurred. Like you can see 55 to 54 age group and 90.4 million deaths. This is the World Health Organization report. Next slide, please. And we also see that according to the technology, we have 5G, 6G coming up in terms of internet. But we can see that global warming is happening. And also there are many climate change happening in all over the world. Do you agree with me? So what is lacking? Lacking is that of the spiritual education. That's what we need to understand, the requirement of spiritual education. whether it is students or whether it is anyone, but we need the spiritual education. So, what is it like? Because of the climate change and because of all these things happening, there is extreme weather events. So, is it inside out or outside in? That is what spiritual education talks of. And also the rising temperatures. Are we able to manage? And you can see, people talk about this ozone layer, and global warming and melting ice and sea level situations rising up, ocean acidification, biodiversity loss, food insecurity. These are coming up according to the World Health Organization. These are the statistics. So are we really advancing? I need to ask myself. Because what I think is inside out. That is what spiritual education talks about. How is it? So now let's move on to the other slide. So you can see that in today's world, if I am disturbed inside, then the world around me is unhappy. Right? So if I'm happy inside, my world around can be operated easily. So Rajyoga meditation from Brahma Kumaris, which is a non-governmental organization, teaches how is that we can manage the self, and when we can manage the self, we can manage the world. So Rajyoga meditation believes in self-transformation leads to world transformation. Is it correct? Just think over. So Raja means to become a king. Yoga means connection, communication. To become a king of what? To become a king or the master of the mind. That is what is Rajyoga is teaching. So this is what is called as spiritual education. So here it has been written few things which I would like to say. It's about what the Rajyoga is going to bring you. It's like the metamorphosis, like you can see from caterpillar to butterfly, how the changes takes place. That is what happens when you practice Rajyoga. So in Hindi, there is a very beautiful saying. It comes from the holy book of Bhagavad Gita, which says, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuttanam adharmasya tadatmanam srujamyaham. Means at the time of destruction, the Almighty will come down to help us to understand the self and to understand others and to connect with each other, being peaceful and being powerful. How do we do that? That is what Rajyoga meditation talks on. So let's move on to the other slide. So introducing Rajyoga meditation, what I would like to share with you is, it's an ancient practice for inner transformation. Would you like to do it? So in the end, we will try it for 2 minutes. And then how it increases self-awareness and the inner peace, and how it brings the qualities within us, how it raises the awareness within us. Because if I don't know who I am, how do I connect with others? When I know the self-identity, it helps me to connect with other people, to perform better, and to have a happy life. So Rajyoga meditation teaches me how to be a master of the self, master of always be happy inside, and how to use the right power at the right time, at the right place, at the right proportion. Do we need it? Is there any university which teaches us how to use the inner powers? So this is where the spiritual education comes in. It teaches us how to become powerful inside. So world transformation through self-transformation. So when you transform the self, it has an influence on your family. That influence will spread to the social relationships, and that influence has on the nation, and thereby your world gets transformed. Even your inner world, your family. But the change has to come from the self. So now the spiritual education talks about self-transformation leads to world transformation. So now let us understand this, how Brahma Kumaris is teaching about this. How? Because in today's world, everybody wants the other person to change. Everybody wants the climate to change. Everybody wants everything to change around, only then they can be happy. Do you agree? But in the spiritual education, the Almighty teaches us how we have to transform the self to transform my world inside and outside. So this is why we come up with the new formula, which is saying that in today's world, what has happened on one side, we have technological achievements and we feel we are very happy and powerful. The other side is about the spiritual education. We'll talk about it. And that is, we have come out with a wonderful formula, which is the stress is equal to, there is a very important formula which comes up from Rajyoga meditation, from the Brahma Kumaris, that is stress is equal to whatever the pressures, challenges, divided by resilience. This is a beautiful formula. If you really catch up with this formula, it makes your world a happy world inside and thereby a happy world outside. So to reduce the pressure, is it in my hands? Can I say 10 people to shut their mouths up? Is that easy, or can I change myself? What is easy? Change myself, right? So the pressures, circumstances, situations, whatever they might be, they are not in my control. Yes, do you agree? So what is in my control is the resilience, which means the inner powers. So spiritual education talks about how to empower internally, how to use the right power at the right time, at the right place, at the right situation, in the right proportion. That's what spiritual education is talking about. So what is stress actually? We are facing stress. That is agreed by everyone. We just now before our many speakers told us there is loss of status, there's loss of everything in this world. See where the world is going. We're not able to connect with human beings. So what is the stress telling us? Stress is a form of pain. It's a messenger that tells me there is something I need to change within. If I don't change within, then how can I expect other people to change? Because once we were having a program, I received a phone call, and it was by one of the student actually. And I asked the student, okay, what do you want? Is your teacher inside for the program or the event? And he said, it's okay, I don't want to speak to my teacher, but you teach my teacher. Before she comes back, she has to be silent and she has to be peaceful. If you teach her, then it's okay for me. So everyone, they want to change others. But Rajyoga meditation talks about how to change the self to change others. So this is the beauty of Rajyoga meditation. Raja means to king. Yoga means communication, connection with what and with whom. That is what we need to understand. So now, what are the principles we need to remember from whatever I'm talking is, the first thing is, my response to the people and the situations around me begins with me. Is it okay? Is it right? Or is it with others? What do you think? So, my response to people and situations around me begins with me, which is my thoughts and my feelings. And the second thing what I have to remember is the most powerful influence on your thoughts and feelings at any moment are your sense of self-identity and your values. Who am I? If I'm a president, how do I behave? If I'm a housewife, how do I behave? If I'm a doctor, how do I behave? So what is my self-identity? That is what Rajyoga education will teach me. And the Brahma Kumaris who are teaching this Rajyoga meditation, giving the message that self-transformation leads to world transformation. We need global well-being. So that global well-being comes with the self. Do you agree? You satisfied? Okay, so next slide. So now, what is meant by the self? To need to understand who am I? Suppose if I ask you who you are, you would like to introduce yourself. I'm so and so, I come from such and such a community, this is what I am. But when I leave my body, because whether you believe it or not, whether you like it or not, someday everything is going to go away. Do you agree? Yes or no? Yes. So when I leave this body, can I say my name? Okay, so now, is my mind peaceful? Is my mind powerful? Is my sanskars happy? Is my heart filled with love? Then my soul will rest in peace. So who am I? Am I this body or a soul? So this is what I need to understand. If I am a body, why can't I change? Why can't I introduce myself? Why can't I speak about myself? I'm so and so. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Why can't I say? If I'm these external organs, can I see with my eyes when I leave this body? Can I hear with my ears? Can I speak through my mouth? Can I move my heart and hands and whatever? So, we have the external organs, we have the internal organs. But can I identify myself with the external organs? Yes or no? Can I identify myself with the internal organs? Can I say, okay, so neither I am these external organs, nor I am these internal organs, so who am I? So Rajyoga meditation teaches me about who am I? I am this beautiful soul, a light, point of light. So it's very beautiful. So this is about
that I'm not this body, I'm a soul. This is about that. So, to make mind peaceful, to make my intellect powerful, to make my beliefs and personality traits very clear, pure, what do I need to do? I need to identify myself as a soul and not this body. Because this body is perishable, but I am a soul. Because I am the creator of peace and I am the creator of happiness. This is what Rajyoga meditation is teaching me. So, when we move on to the other slides, so what is the input? What is the output? This is all very in detail. We will not go onto this because here Rajyoga explains me about how the internal process is going on. And what is the speed? In 1 minute, 25 to 30 thoughts. And what is the speed? In 1 day, 50,000 to 60,000 thoughts. What is the quality of life I'm leading? So this is what it talks about. We don't go into that details. Just go further and just you have this beautiful rays coming up. By Rajyoga meditation, what is that we are going to achieve? Our sanskars will become pure and we invoke this value of honesty within us. This is what will happen when you learn Rajyoga. And your beliefs and personality will become pure. So, and we have personal value and the power to pack up will come up. And we have experimented this with various professionals, from students to every profession, whether it's a medical profession, whether it's a political profession. We have 20 different professions where we have experimented Rajyoga in every profession and we have the statistics. If you want to see, then we can share with you how this has helped many, many individuals. The students with different age group, it has also helped them as well. So, and our heart is filled with love, then that value of care comes in and we become the master of feeling and emotion. See, now we are slaves to our mind. But when we practice Rajyoga, we become the master of the mind. And this is called as a family value. So we have many values, but we think value is just one value. It's not like that. See, you have the personal values, family values, social values, human values, professional values, and moral values. If all these values come in me, my life, how it would be? It will be very happy life, right? So this is an education which comes from inside. It is totally about your inner world. So this is what Rajyoga speaks about. And now I want you to just watch the screen of your mind. So this is very powerful and it will help you to change your personality traits, your beliefs, and it makes you more pure and you will be very energetic. So just watch the screen of your mind and whatever is not important, just delete it. Just gently talk to your mind. So Rajyoga tells me how to have an appointment with my mind, how to empower my mind, how to train my mind. So I'm watching the screen of my mind, just like I delete whatever is not necessary. I delete whatever is not important for me right now. I gently speak to my mind saying, it's okay, I'll talk to you later about it. Now I have an appointment with you. I'm going to talk to you. All this time, the identity which I had in myself was totally different. My dear mind, when I sleep tonight and get up in the morning, I see the image of my body in the mirror. But is it me? I need to ask myself. My dear mind, when I leave this body, do I identify myself with the body as I identify myself everyone with? And as I see myself? If that is true, why can't I speak about my internal organs? Why can't I speak about the external organs? Because neither I am the internal organs, nor I am the external organs. This body is perishable. Some other day I have to leave this body. When I leave this body, my own relatives, my own children, whoever I'm related to, they burn this body away. They keep my belongings, they keep my photo, but they don't keep this body. They just burn this body away. What's the value of the body? All the time I'm just spending my time just taking care of the body. My dear mind, it's good that I take care of my mind. At the same time, I need to take care about myself, which means I'm a soul. From now on, I take out a minute to be soul conscious and then perform every action that I do. I'm this beautiful point of light shining at the center of my forehead. And I am a peaceful light. Om meaning I'm a soul. Shanti meaning I'm a peaceful soul. So I see myself as a peaceful star shining at the center of my forehead. Feel the energy radiating in the face region, in the entire body, from the upper part to the lower part of my body. I am the creator of peace. I am the creator of happiness. This is my true identity. I am the child of the Supreme. I can create whatever I want to create. I am the master. Okay, thank you very much.
The next award goes to BK Geeta Didi.
Hello everyone, it's been wonderful being here in the Global Research Conference. I heartily thank the chairman of the LOST, London Skill Development Organization, and also Dr. Parin Samani. She's an inspiration, she has been very kind, and the program was very good. I felt very happy, enthusiastic. I look forward to come again and join the Global Research Conference again. So thank you.